Well, good morning. Welcome to this June 7th edition of our weekly market report. I'm Pat McClatchy. This program is brought to you by FiberMax and Stoneville Seed. They are our long-term sponsor for our program. We appreciate them. The exports have just come out. We're going to go straight to those right now and then see the market reaction. Looking at cotton, light number in old crop sales, 6,800 bales. That is a marketing year low. We're looking at China taking 26,800, Colombia taking 4,500, Vietnam taking 3,400. Decreases. There were decreases of a couple of thousand here and there. Let's look. The new crop sales, 2018, 2019, 106,800. China took 38,700 of that. Bangladesh took 21,600. Mexico took 18,500. And let's look at shipments, 576,400. That is a huge, huge shipment number, marketing year high. Now, this market was up about 50 to 60 before the report came out. Right now, we've backed off like you would think. We're up 28 in July. We're up 25 in the December. And so a word about old crop sales, they're not going to be big because we can't find the cotton. So if you can't find the cotton, they're going to be lower numbers. New crop, that is a lower number than we've seen. I don't know exactly what that reflects, but we know there's good demand for cotton out there. That's obvious. So these could just be a hiccup in these numbers, and we'll go back to very strong numbers in the future, or at least that's the indication worldwide right now. So we'll just keep an eye on this, but disappointing number in cotton, and the market has backed off from those levels, although it's still up. Let's look next at soybeans, 164,800 metric tons, down 40% from the previous week and slightly under the 4-week average. The Netherlands took 105,000. Mexico took 31,900. Colombia took 21,600. Soybeans were up about a penny and a half before the report. They're still there, no real change. Corn, net sales of 838,600, now down 16% from the previous week, about 5% under the 4-week average. Mexico took 247,500. Vietnam took 136,800. Colombia took 85,400. Corn was up about 2 cents before the report, now it's up 2 3/4. Wheat, the wheat number we're looking at, net sales reductions of 19,400, so we had cancellations. Haiti took 9,900. Venezuela took 6,000. Mexico took 5,900. Nigeria canceled 30,000. French West Indies canceled 9,000. El Salvador canceled 8,300. So there's your cancellations. Wheat before this report was actually up 14, and wheat's up 13. So you're still looking at a strong market reacting to other things besides this report. So just a word about these markets, and we'll talk about cotton. When you talk about cotton price, you have to talk about Texas. Has been very hot and very dry for a long time. The forecast looking forward from here, 6 to 10 day forecast is calling for 10% to 20% chance of rain over those days. Right now you're over 100 degree. Forecast for today, that's going to drop into the 90s, mid 90s probably, for some days after this. But there just doesn't seem to be any rain in sight. And for the dryland cotton in West Texas, there are many people that are writing that crop off. They just don't think that there'll be a dryland crop. Now we're talking about irrigated land. I don't know if many of you know, but irrigated in many areas of West Texas is limited irrigation, especially when you didn't get any rains during the winter to amount to much. So there's there's a possibility you're going to see irrigated crop with a much affected yield. So at this point, this is a smaller crop in West Texas. At the same time, demand has been very good. Respect to today's number, showing light numbers, but still demand is very solid for cotton. So what to expect? expect to get this market to slide along the way, just like we've just experienced over the last week with a 500-point drop. But as things stay hot and dry, demand stays solid, I think you're going to have to see cotton moving higher. Let's talk about grains. Grain market appears to be seeing negative response to good crop conditions, pretty good weather conditions. Also, most of the stuff coming out of trade sanction talk back and forth between the U.S. and China has not gone well with soybeans. So all those things together have led to a market that struggled. With respect to wheat being up this amount, wheat will have these types of days. You'll see some good sales numbers. You'll see some questionable weather forecasts come out occasionally that can cause a kind of a reaction like this. I think we're in a bear market in grains with bounces along the way. I think we're in a bull market in cotton with pullbacks along the way. So let's look one last time. We've got December cotton up 27 at 90.82. We have July cotton up 32 at 91.27. Soybeans are unchanged right now, so they've been easing back down since the report. Corn up 2 1/4. It's close to where it was before the report, a little bit lower. And wheat right now is up 13, so it's also eased a small amount. That's it. Thanks for being with us for this edition of the Ag Market Network Weekly Market Report, brought to you by FiberMax and Stoneville Seed. We'll see you later. Thank you.